Okay, so what you're looking at here is the front brake of the new system. As you remember, the standard VFR caliper is here, and it has all the linked system, all the pivot and all the hoses and everything. Now I have this nice, neat, conventional setup. The calipers are off the SP2, which is a good company with the master cylinder, so it's a complete system off the same sort of bike, and it works very, very well. The sliders are off a VTR 1000 Firestorm, as we call it in the UK. I don't know how it's marketed elsewhere, but it fits straight onto the standard stanchion legs, or the tubes, the fork tubes, and it doesn't create any problems at all. All you do is you take the Honda items off, the VFR items off, and you put these on. The only difficulty is when you mount the caliper, the top bolt is fine. But when you swing the caliper onto the disc, you'll find that the caliper here hits this mounting lug, and the holes won't line up. So what I've had to do is file about 1.5 millimeters off material here, and kept its radius, but there's enough material to do that safely. There's no problem with that. And then to space the caliper, I've just put 2 millimeter washers in this case, just washers instead of a made spacer. Now it's centered on over the disc. I'll try and get some 2 millimeter spacers made up by an engineering company, but for now I know that the system works, and it all sits nicely together, and you can tell by the wear pattern on the disc that the pads are sweeping across the disc nicely. They're sitting right in the center of the disc and right where they ought to be from edge to edge, and the system's very good. It performs very, very well. It's strong, it's progressive, no problem with it. The only other problem I encountered was, if I can just move that slightly, was mounting the stock mudguard onto the VTR 1000 sliders. Now the top hole is okay and gives you clearance for the top of the tyre. You can get your fingers under there and it works. The only problem is the second hole. This is the stock one and it doesn't line up. Now what I've done is I've put the stock screw in and just put a washer and a nut behind it. So that's a dummy, that's not actually doing anything, but it looks like it is, so that's cool. I just put masking tape on here, measured it really, really carefully, centre to centre, drilled a hole and put a screw in. But on this side I messed it up, and I made a hole in the wrong place, so I've had to plastic weld it, and I've sprayed this side of the mudguard. And it's just chipping here, so I'm going to dress that this summer and put it right. But it's a fairly easy thing to do. An engineering company made me up some mounting bosses which are behind here, and at some point in the future I'll take the mudguard off and I'll do a little thing about these and give you the specifications for them. But that's the front. It's got a traditional two-line setup up to the front master. And there's no more to say about that really. It's a pretty straightforward modification. I like it because it looks stock, it looks like it's come from Honda, and all the items are available from Honda motorcycles. So there you go. I hope you like it.